Hi, my name is Saul, and I am gonna talk about the movie called The Queen. I'm gonna do my personal opinion about it. So let's start. The film begins with the death of the Princess Diana of the Wales. The Queen Elizabeth II was on holiday at Balmoral with her family, hearing the news while watching the television. Her initial reaction is one of the bewilderment and distancing, clinging to routine and protocol to be able to cope with what happened. Meanwhile, the Prime Minister Tony Blair believes Diana's death has hit the people's British heart. The nation cries inconsolably and demands a public response from the Queen and express her pain and empathy. Well, well, that's gonna be hard to happen. A battle of means and action begins between Blair and the Queen. The Prime Minister, through his skillful handling of the press and communication, pressured the monarch to abandon his rich stance and join popular pain. The Queen, for her part, refused to give in to what she considered as an intrusion into her royal duties. Tension rises when the Queen decides to return to London to speak to the nation. Her initial speech, cold and formal, fails to connect with the people, increasing public disapproval. But a turning point occurs when the Queen, moved by a child's letter, asking her to honor Diana's memory, decides to break her decides to break with protocol and lay a great at Buckingham Palace. This unexpected gesture is received with great emotion by the people and marks a turning point in her relationship with the monarch. The film ends with Queen Elizabeth attending Diana's funeral. Her presence, although formal, reflects a change in her attitude and great understanding of the people's feelings. The generational difference between the Queen clinging to the traditions, Blair generations more open to change and modernity. And the role of the monarchy on the monarch in modern society, its ability to adapt to a new social demands. The queen, and for the end, the queen is a film that invites you to reflect of the nature of power, public responsibility, the management of emotions in difficult times, and the need to find a balance between traditions and modernity.
Well, I am Omar de Leon and I will provide an analysis of the movie. The Queen is fascinating not only as a character study, but also as an exploration of media politics and public opinion. Fridge's direction achieves a delicate balance between drama and subtlety, avoiding sensationalism and dealing with the sensitive and high profile topic. Helen Mirren's performance is undoubtedly the central pillar of the film. Her portrayal provides an intimate and complex look at Queen Elizabeth II, humanizing her while detailing her internal struggles to align her monarchical responsibilities with personal emotions in the face of such of dramatic events. Marin precisely captures the Queen's managed and posture, but also subtly conveys the internal stance of a leader under extreme pressure. Another significant aspect is the relationship between the Queen and the newly elected Prime Minister Tony Blair, played by Michael Sheen. The dynamics between them offer of a studio contrasts and convergences in times of crisis, showing how the old guard and new politics find common ground. The Blair's evolution from initial criticisms to a more understanding defense of the Queen adds depth to his character and to the plot overall. And that's my analysis. Thank you.
My name is Xochitl Arellano, and my analysis of the movie The Queen is as follows. The Queen, directed by Stephen Frears, examines the direction of the British royal family to the death of Princess Diana. The plot focuses on Queen Elizabeth II's internal struggle to maintain composure and protocol amidst national mourning and media pressures. The film depicts how Prince Carlos grieves with his counsel for Diana and his frustration with her popularity. The relationship between Carlos and Prime Minister Tony Blair and tensions as Blair seeks a more compassionate approach to the tragedy. The recurring theme of the dare symbolizes the monarchy's disconnect from reality of the people. Brain pressures Queen Elizabeth II to respond appropriately to the crisis, while the public questions the relevance of the monarchy. The film explores the balance between following protocol and yielding to public demands, showing how Queen Elizabeth II ultimately succumbs to pressures. Ultimately, the Queen offers a captivating exploration of the dynamic between monarchy and public opinion in a changing world.
Hi, my name is Arlette Ruiz, and well, The Queen is a film that focuses on the events between the Queen of the UK, Isabel, and Prime Minister Tony Blair following the death of Princess Diana. And personally, I think Queen Isabel was just doing her job. I mean, she was young when she came to the king. She was taught that the right thing to do was to follow royal protocols. So from that perspective, she did the right thing. Now, if we talk about Tony Blair, it is very interesting how the situation changed in this favor, since it could be observed that they went from opposition, where the fights against royal protocols, to defending Queen Isabel after her rating decreased. This made the Queen give in the break royal protocols for the first time, and to me that was a very elect strategy that opened the way to a friendly working ship between Queen and Prime Minister.
Hello, my name is Miguel Ángel Palacio Montalvo, and I am going to have my conclusion regards the events with dates of Princess Diana. The tragedy of the accident of the Lady Diana, Princess of Wales, combined with the apparent initiality indifference of the British royal family, create a situation of tension between the monarchy and the British people. Queen Elizabeth II's initial refusal to mourn publicly and the hold of state funeral trained to further align public opinion. However, the incarnation of the new Prime Minister Tony Blair will recounts to the public opportunity and the need of the royals to respond appropriately. The tragedy helped change of the course of events. The Queen's final decision to return to London, more public and take charge of the funeral was crucial in restoring the emotional connection between the monarchy and the British people and the taste of the deep pain and the sadness. This conclusion reflects both the importance and empathy and the sensitivity to needs of the people and the ability of public to the influence the affairs of royal and government. In time of crisis, the royal family reaction ultimately with of the public pressures and aesthetic politic decision helped mitigate the clouding repudiation of the monarchy and properly honor Lady Diana's memory.